Can I get a couple motherfucking hashtag hypes? Just a couple. Just a couple. Can I also get a motherfucking sound check? Are we good on sound, dudes? Are we good? Well, since the sound is K, I'm your motherfucking host, Tindiil. Welcome to the Tindiil Show Live, brought to you by Tindiil Media. Alright guys, thanks for joining us tonight. I am joined by the first ever co-host of the Tindiil Show Live, T Channel 1, what's up?
Not too much, I hope everybody can hear me and I hope everybody's having a good night.
I'm sure everyone can hear you, you sound good to me. So what's up, man, what's up?
Not too much. I literally just walked in the fucking door. Then I almost couldn't come in here because my wife stole my mouse. I couldn't find the mouse for my computer. I was running around like a chicken with its head cut off here.
Man, I didn't mean to put that kind of stress on you.
Running a little bit late on my way home, I decided to stop and grab something to eat, and that just kind of screwed me over a little bit.
No, you're all good, dude. Don't stress about it, man. Don't stress about it. So there won't be a 3 Sheets live this weekend, so we're doing this instead. Maybe Haggart will be here in a bit. I don't know, I cannot confirm, but we're gonna talk about some shit, and we're gonna do like a Q&A. So I guess let's just get into shit, man. Do you have a preferred topic first, T?
No, I don't know. Whatever you've got good to go. I'm good with anything.
All right, well, let's just, we'll just go in fucking order then. Let's talk about the DaddyOfFive update. Any of you guys been paying attention to that? Philip DeFranco talked about it, Scares talked about it. Are you up on that, T?
I'm still not up to, I've just been seeing what everybody's been saying on Twitter. I haven't, admit I haven't seen the videos yet, but so apparently he gave out an apology saying it was all for the kids or something like that, from what I'm hearing.
Yeah, and the update to that is the video that they did, you know, they took all their videos down and then they put one video up with that apology. Apparently the reason why it was so different than normal is they actually hired like a crisis agent, like a PR crisis, like we're fucked agent.
Well, that's what they needed by the sounds of it.
Oh yeah, dude, totally. So that, I mean, you know, I can understand why they did it though, because if you have no fucking clue what you're doing and then you're going through this kind of PR nightmare that could possibly land you in jail, you know, I can understand why they're doing that. But with that being said, you know, I watched the apology video and I felt it was very disingenuous and very desperate, you know.
Yeah, and it's like you say, you got to expect it because they're basically, from the sounds of, like, they're pretty much screwed. Their career's over as far as YouTube goes, and like possible jail time and stuff like that. Like, they're going to be desperate and trying to do anything they can right now.
Oh yeah,
like I say, I can't judge them. I don't know the situation. I haven't done my research, but it just sounds like a really unfortunate situation for everybody.
I mean, I don't feel bad for those two pieces of shit. I feel bad for the kids.
Well, the kids, yeah.
Yeah, fuck DaddyOfFive and his fucking whale of a wife. The other update is that the police are investigating. They have commented on it, but they're having issues because all the videos were deleted and they have to confirm the jurisdiction in which the video took place, because apparently they moved, I guess, like a time or two during all this. So they are being investigated though.
Well, that's good, yeah, because something needs to be done or at least looked into to see what exactly is going on
I
with them.
mean, I would love to see an example made out of them, honestly.
That's what I think's gonna happen.
I mean, because, you know, when you look at the shit that Jesse did, and what Michael Green does, it's that kind of content. But like I said in our previous stream, I feel like maybe at first it was a little more innocent. They were just trying to rip them off, and then they're like, oh well, the crazier we are, the more people that watch. And I guess they're too fucking stupid to realize what child abuse is.
That's almost what it seems like.
I mean, that's
I know
my guess.
there's certain personal things in your life that you just shouldn't share online, and obviously that was one of them. They thought they'd make a buck off of it, and now it came to bite them in the ass.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. Like now, I mean, they got all of that money. You can see by their house too, like the kind of stupid shit that they bought. I guarantee you they blew it all.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Because I mean, 750,000 subs. I mean, they were probably making a pretty decent amount of money. Granted, you got a 7 people household. And neither one of them motherfuckers has a regular job.
Yeah, I'm
So
sure, and I'm sure they're getting any kind of assistance they can to help with that too.
yeah, they're gonna be working at the Burger King with me now.
Did they drop off an application yet?
Yeah, DaddyOfFive did. I'm thinking about hiring him, but I don't know yet. I don't know. I mean, he'll fit right in because everyone at Burger King is a piece of shit. So I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Just in my Burger King.
All of our Burger King fans are going to be getting mad at us.
I'm just kidding, guys. No hate to Burger King. No hate to Burger King, man.
Yeah, they're good. They're no Dairy Queen, but they are good.
Yeah. But that's really all that's going on. Like, they've kept really quiet, and that was the 2 big updates on that story. So moving on from there, let's talk about our good buddy, Jesse Ridgway.
Yeah, I heard. Isn't he like promoting a gambling site or something like that now?
Yeah, clickbaiting like a motherfucker. The video's called like I won $50,000 in poker or some shit, but it was total clickbait. Like there was nothing like that. It was literally just to promote. Like obviously he got some kind of sponsorship deal from some shitty poker app or something. So he's desperate. And I mean, and this is gonna lead us into the YouTube ad boycott stuff updates. But clearly, I mean, if you look at his views, his views are shit, and he's just desperate as fuck.
He isn't. Oh, holy shit!
What?
There's an asshole in the YouTube chat there. That fucking Hydro.
Fucking Hagrid. I whoop his old ass up and down the goddamn street.
Fucking Hydro.
But I think
I would love to sit at a poker table, Jesse, and take some of that money off his hands.
Oh, dude, dude. The best video that could ever be made would be Hydro and Jesse playing poker against each other, dude.
Heads up,
dude. That like if Jesse, if you're out there listening, you should do it, man. You want mad views? That'll get you mad views, dude. Play poker with the dude who just fucked your whole shit up during your series.
He would chicken out though.
I mean, he doesn't really have the money to blow anymore. But that's pretty much all that's going on with him. I just wanted to mention that because I think it's fucking hilarious. Like, man, and the thing that's fucked up, it's like clearly his channel is still aimed at younger children because that's who was his original viewers. So the fact that he's promoting gambling and drinking and all this crazy shit, I don't. Like CMD just said, Jesse probably got demonetized. I mean, he probably got the shit that we're all getting right now, the phantom demonetization, where you're sort of demonetized. Like, like the advertisers are like, oh, well, I'm not, the big ones are like, I'm not going to advertise on you. I don't know if you guys saw like the H3H3 video. I mean, a lot of the big YouTubers are jumping ship. They're like, all right, well, instead of 3 videos a week, I'm going to do 1 video a week, and we're going to move to Twitch for this, and we're going to do this. YouTube needs to get their shit together. I don't see why it's so fucking hard to just be like, all right, we need to come up with some kind of plan to support the content creators that create content for our older audience, which is the majority of fucking YouTube. I don't understand why they just want to fuck everyone over, you know, unless you are just 100% family friendly, you are getting fucked on revenue right now.
I think what we need, some like one of these big YouTubers, like I know everyone hates them, but like Keemstar, someone like that who's got a name, who's got some money. They need to start their own video sharing site and compete with YouTube.
Well, there's already competitors, but it's just YouTube is such a goddamn titan that,
Well, that's why if it was somebody who was famous already from YouTube would go
well,
and start their
he
own.
already he owns part of Stream.me, and that's still not doing shit to stop Twitch or fucking YouTube, you know?
Well, because yeah, their Twitch is too well known too. But like, if he went straight up and said like, here's a new video site, there's no limitations, you can do what you want, and like promoted it on YouTube on his channel, like that would get him a shit ton of promotion right there. Like,
But see, somebody like Keem doesn't get. Keem is so fucking rich, he doesn't give a fuck.
yeah, that's the problem.
Yeah, I mean, and the thing that sucks is like the people who honestly are getting hurt the worst by this are small creators. I forgot. I think it was H3 that said it. Maybe that's like this is the worst time to try to make it on YouTube. So for small content creators, unless you're making like fucking children's videos or something completely family friendly, you're pretty much fucked. You know, you're not gonna be able to really make shit. I mean, basically everyone that doesn't make child friendly content is making about 15 to 25% of what they were making. Um, it's crazy. I mean, it's gonna kill the site. And I was talking about this. You know, Hydro disagreed with me, but you know, it's hurting the site. Big YouTubers are gonna make less content. The smaller YouTubers are gonna just have to jump ship. New creators who may be the next big thing are not gonna come. They're not gonna waste their time. They're gonna be like, oh well, before I had a chance of actually, you know, making $1 here and there eventually, but now it's not really possible unless, you know, you're big enough to, you know, I mean, we're still making money on Hydrant's channel, but it's not nearly what it was. And I just don't see why YouTube can't come up with some kind of promotion thing that they can do with their advertisers, because we still do get advertisers like Miller Lite advertises on adult videos. Trying to think, I think like Red Apple Ale or whatever they're called. Gordon Ramsay. You know, there's still some people advertising. It's just the thing. I think they're giving them like massively discounted ad rates, and that's why none of us are making what we used to.
Okay, you know what what they should do is they should just branch out into a children's YouTube and an adults YouTube.
They have that. That's what pisses everyone off. The YouTube Kids app. It is so like, it's beyond restricted mode. Like like you have to be on the YouTube Kids app. Like you have to be 100% family friendly, like G-rated type shit. And you know, it's just I don't know why they're doing this, man. Why turn YouTube into Nickelodeon?
Well, because clearly the app's failing and they're not making no money off it. So all
They've
these
never
kids
made money though, and most they've broken even. Now they're losing money like a motherfucker, and the best way to fix that is like, I know there's people that don't mind advertising on adult type content, but when you have your big advertisers like Coke, Pepsi, Verizon, all these fucking cunts, you know, they're gonna be like, oh well, I don't want to put it on there. And the whole thing that this started by was that they were pissed off that their ads were on like terrorist videos and shit. So how did it go from terrorist videos to fucking satirical comedy?
Yeah, exactly. That's the part. Like it's gotten way out of hand.
And if you look at some people like fucking like Filthy Frank or iDubbbz, I guarantee you, dude, they ain't making shit now. They're way too edgy, dude. If you're, you know, and the fucked up thing is like Filthy Frank's been around for like ever on this site almost. And you know, just to see like basically YouTube saying fuck all these creators that I like, including people like Phil DeFranco who's just reporting the news, it's infuriating, man. You know, they're fucking up something that I really love, and that pisses me the fuck off.
Yeah, I would really like to talk to the like top people on YouTube and like ask them what's really going through their mind. Like, what are they trying to ruin the company? Like, what are they doing?
I don't think they're trying to ruin the company. I think that they are in panic mode. You know, I think they're doing whatever they can to try to keep the advertisers around, and then they're going to straighten the rest out later. I hope that it's going to get better. I have, you know, I think it's going to get better. I don't see how it can get much worse.
Yeah,
unless
that's true.
unless they just completely pull all advertising 100% off of any video that is considered. I mean, even foul language will get you off of that now, which you
Oh yeah,
can't.
I had a video about 6 months ago get it demonetized because
Well,
it had
see,
slurs in it.
they don't really even do that anymore. They don't tell you if you're demonetized. That's what's fucked up. They used to have that little like yellow thing, like you got demonetized, but now it'll still say monetized. The only way you'll know is if you go look at the analytics of the video and be like, "Whoa, why did this video make $1 and this one made 20?"
Okay.
So that's the problem, is that they aren't being transparent. They aren't helping creators, and they just don't give a fuck. At this point, like, and that's what it feels like, at least. Um, and if they push everyone off their site, I don't see how they think that it's a wise move to push people off their site, especially people that have millions and millions of subs that definitely can bring money into the platform, that keep people on the platform. If they if they keep this up, keep it up and keep it up and keep it up, a lot more and more people are going to jump ship. There's going to be less and less content, and eventually the website is going to fucking die.
Yeah, like that's what I see. If they keep going at the way they're going now, like it's not gonna last very long. Like, or it may still be around, but it'll be a lot smaller scale to be like the very early days of YouTube again.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Because if
Um,
no one's making money, no one's gonna be putting in their own time and effort and money into making videos.
yeah, exactly. Because it's what a lot of people were saying. They're like, all right, I put 12 hours of work into a video and I make $10 off of it. You're making, you're making nothing, like, and I mean, for the record, I do kind of agree with Hydro. Like, these people that were living on $2,000 a month probably should have thought about it a little beforehand. I know I'd heard some bigger YouTubers were like, "Oh, I just bought a house, I'm fucked." It's like, well, you should have thought about that, because I do agree with what Hydro said. This shit can be over at any time.
Yep, and we're kind of seeing what that looks like right now.
But luckily for all of our fans, we don't really give a fuck about the money. I mean, it basically just covers part of our bar tab. Um, so it is what it is. We're gonna keep going, keep pushing through. I'm gonna keep going and keep pushing through. Um, Hopefully, with that being said, and without further ado, we'll probably have an actual new episode of the Tyndall Show this weekend. That's what I'm hoping for, since we don't have to, since we're not doing the stream this weekend. I'm gonna try to get some back end work done on both Hydrant stuff and Tyndall Media, and then try to get out a video this weekend. Try to get keep my channel, or the Tyndall Media channel, up in the algorithm. Because you get punished by the YouTube algorithm if you do not, post something at least once a week. But we might, we're getting pretty good response right now. We got like 70 some people here watching. So if everybody enjoys these, I'm willing to keep doing them. So, we can keep these going. So another thing I want to do, I'm going to do a Q&A. I've already got a few questions sent to my DMs. So if you have any questions for me or for T, DM them to me, or type them in the chat at any time from now going forward, and we'll answer your questions here in a few minutes. What else did I want to talk about? T, did you have anything you wanted to discuss? Anything going on in your world, your mind?
Not that I can think up right now. I'm sure I'll come up with something as we're going, but right now I'm drawing a blank, of course.
It's all good. It's all good. Let's see. All right. Well, somebody asked T, do you watch MMA?
No, actually, I don't. A lot of people I know watch it. Like it's really popular where I live, but I never got into it.
Yeah, I mean,
I used to watch. I watched back in the very early days of what the hell are those
UFC.
pay-per-views? Yeah, the very first. Like I seen the first 4 UFCs back in the day, but I don't know. They just to me, it's two guys sitting there hugging, rolling around on the ground for too long. Like if it was just straight out blows and punches, it'd be good. But I don't know, the holds kind of bore me.
Yeah, I mean, I got a couple friends that do MMA, and it's kind of popular around here, I guess. Like people doing it. There's a few MMA gyms here. But I never really got super into it either. I've watched some fights. You know, I'll go to a bar occasionally when there's a big fight and drink and hang out with people. But you know, I'm not really the biggest sports person. You know, I watch some football and then occasionally maybe a little basketball. But you know, at my heart, I'm a nerd, and that's just how it is.
Yeah, I'm kind of the same way. There's a few sports I'll watch here and there, but I'm not a big fan of anything.
Let's see. Here's some more questions. Uh, okay, question for the stream. What computer do you use? What are the specs? I am streaming on an HP Ultrabook with an i7 processor, can't remember the GPU, and 16 gigs of RAM. I also have two Lenovo Y50s that are slightly different models, so I've got like 3 gaming laptops. um, but yeah, that's the equipment I'm using currently. But I'm gonna be building like an actual like beast of a fucking tower here soon. I've got some upgrading and stuff to do, and then I think we may be doing in the future, not the near future, but in the near future ish. I might start doing some streams with the DSLR as a webcam, so you get 60 frame per second live stream. But I need a few more equipment upgrades for that before we move there.
They
So,
need a pretty killer internet for that, I guess.
yeah, but it's not too bad. We'll see how it goes. I gotta work on it. Oh, another thing that I thought was interesting. Did you see that fucking hack that happened where people, where some fucking group of people figured out this glitch where they could put their videos as people's ads. So they're running like 4-hour ads on people's videos, and on their channel, their videos have like 36 million views like overnight.
Holy, I heard something about it, but I didn't really know what was going on. That's kind of crazy.
YouTube is all kinds of fucked up right now with glitches, dude. And the unsub glitch still exists too, because I watched it happen today with another YouTuber that I like, because they had just hit like 31,001 subs, and then they dropped a video and they went down 16 immediately. I'm like, man, fix that shit, dude. That's ridiculous. But yeah, so that's the thing. I don't know if that's been resolved yet or not, but I hope it is, man. They need to ban that fucking channel. Fuck those people.
Yeah, exactly. They know they're doing something wrong when they're doing that, so they don't let that
Tyndall,
slide.
Tyndall, are you still getting sued? I don't know. I haven't received any more emails from Mr. Tutorials, so I guess I'm not getting sued. But probably after this stream, I probably will be sued. Um, and hopefully the papers get here, because I've been waiting. I'm waiting on these civil lawsuit papers for like what, 2 months now.
Maybe he's gonna deliver him on his bike or something.
Yeah, and I mean, we can go ahead too. I don't mind talking about Hubbard, because I know a lot of people here probably they love when we talk about him. So apparently he quit for real, and I think I noticed that in his Spreakers he had kind of a different tone, and I think Green mentioned this, but it seems like something happened to him. Somebody talked to him. Somebody said something that made him change.
Yeah,
I
'cause
don't think it was just the K team, you know, kicking him out.
no, yeah, because that fire was gone. He just seemed really calm and medicated almost.
Yeah.
Maybe he finally caught shit for all the stuff like he's been calling CPS and cops on people left and right and stuff. Like maybe something finally came back and bit him in the ass, and maybe he got in trouble for it.
Well, so, yeah, and I thought somebody had said, like, Hagee told me that somebody had said that he said he was moving because I came to his house and now he's afraid. Like, I thought that was kind of interesting. It's like, I didn't really come to your house when I drove by. Obviously, like, I wasn't gonna fuck with you or anything. I was just making a video, you know?
Yeah, and he said something about that opened up the door for other YouTubers to come to his house. Like,
Yeah, but nobody's going to, because nobody, like, is gonna randomly drive to fucking Dunbar.
yeah, exactly. Like the amount of people who live close enough to him, there's probably like 5 or 10 people who even know who he
Yeah,
is.
like, I would have never made a special trip to go make that video Even though like that series of videos is absolutely my best work.
Yeah, those are pretty good, I gotta say.
Yeah, I mean, I enjoyed making them. I definitely, I mean, like I said when we were talking about them before, part two is still my favorite. I don't think you can beat the horror movie feel of that. It starts out happy and then moves to a creepy horror feel. But I am interested in
I
maybe.
still like part one still does it for me because it just that initial shock because I wasn't expecting it, and then that
It was
going
funny
back.
because it was just a random idea I had. I wasn't gonna do it, and then this was so long ago, and I remember like talking to people on Skype and being like, "Hey, I got this idea," and they were all like, "You have to do that, or I'm gonna fucking lose my shit." I was like, "Damn, all right." And so I did it, and everybody liked it, and then had to do the part two, and then had to do the part three, and I don't know what the part four, is gonna be. Who knows?
Maybe it could be like a reverse thing, you running from Hubba. He's
I mean, there's not a lot of places left for me to go to really make another one. I mean, I could go to that barber shop, I guess, but it's kind of boring. I thought Charlie's was more interesting. Um, I don't know. I don't know what part four is going to be. I don't know if yeah, I mean, people are saying part four with Hydro. Like, I think that's kind of the plan. Maybe if there is a part four, I think it would probably be with Hydro. Like, I can't, I wanna one up, what I did before. And Cactus says McDonald's. I guess, all right, I could do maybe part four at Dunbar McDonald's next time I go through. We could probably work that out, and then maybe part five will be with Hagee. I don't know. I don't know how long the series is gonna go, but as long as people keep liking it, I guess we'll keep making it. But all of my focus right now is going to really just to working on the Tindiil show, doing news and things like that. It's kind of what I want to do. But yeah. But that's what's going on with Hubbard, man. Let's go see if he's done another Spreaker.
I know he did one about a half hour ago. I was driving. I got the notification on my phone for it. I haven't heard it yet, though.
Yeah, he's got like, I'm not saying a word, just saying goodbye forever. Don't worry, I'm not going to Hagee Rant's side. I'm just me. I'm not in it for the money. Like, I don't know if it goes from there. I'm not gonna click on it because it might start playing and play no copyright case or music. But maybe I mean, it probably the reason he's doing this probably has a lot to do with a lot of different things. I think that since all of the people that he thought were his friends, which we've said from the beginning were just using him, he finally realized, and then I think the fact that we were right kind of pushed him, and then maybe Sabrini's sick of his shit. Who knows?
I was listening on one the other day, and I'm pretty sure I heard her giving him shit for something.
Oh, really?
So I wouldn't be surprised. And I've noticed there's been a couple times where he's been talking and whenever he's outside. So maybe she's just had enough of it.
I mean, I'm surprised
Also,
that.
that last
Go ahead.
could be wrong, but it sounded like there's a kids show playing in the background. So maybe some of them kids came back and they said, no, you got to stop this with the kids here or something.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely, if you got kids in the house like that, I don't think that you should be doing that kind of content and blasting your address and telling people like, come to my house, I'll fuck you up, blah blah blah. It's like, dude, why are you doing that?
Yeah, exactly. And then he blames us when somebody mentions his address. Like, what the hell?
Yeah, it's like, dude, you leaked your address like a year ago. Like, that wasn't me. he keeps saying it was us, but dude, you doxed yourself. You gave out your own fucking social security number live. Yeah, and I remember, see, Green said it right as I'm saying it. Green said it. And you even hear, I remember clear as day, dude, after, like, while he's saying it, you just hear Sabrina saying, no! She's like, somebody's gonna get enough credit to buy a bag of Doritos. No!
Gonna crap again the other day. Like, what is with him thinking that that's acceptable?
How was I the only one to catch it is my question.
I thought I caught it, but like, because I remember listening to it, but I thought, no, that can't be what it was. And then I seen everybody talking about it on Twitter, and I went back and like, you can hear him grunting and like, yeah, like that's
Yeah, like I
Totally.
heard
And he
it, and
admitted it. The next day, he admitted, he's like, "So what? Fuck you guys. I took a shit on there. So what? Who cares?" So he admitted that's what it was.
well, and like Green was saying, dude, if he just understood the comedic potential that he has, then he could have success here, but he's got to understand that you can't believe everything people tell you. And the funniest thing was I heard him the other day saying, I never wanted to be part of Hagee's crew. I never want to be friends with any of them. Bull fucking shit, Edward. And I have the Skype messages to prove it. Dude, when I made peace with him for like a month or whatever, and it lasted back when, Super Snow and I were friends, he was fucking, like, it got to the point, like, we calmed him down, we got everything chilled, but the problem was, dude, he would blow me up all day long. I don't see how anyone puts up with his shit, dude. It's like, it's just, it's amazing. It really amazes me that people put up with this shit. And I think that the reason the K team was putting up with this shit is because they thought that he was going to be their cow money. But
Yeah, exactly.
but you got to have enough of an audience to get that cow money.
I mean, you can't be completely full of shit day after day. Like, people, their new viewers kind of believe they're crap for like maybe a week or two, but then they realize, hey, these guys are just totally full of shit, and then they're losing their fans just as fast as they're getting them.
Yeah, it does seem like there's always people in and out of their fan base,
I've even been watching his chat on his Spreaker lately. Even people that were his own fans, like not the K team, but his actual fans that liked him, they're starting to turn on him and be like, "What the hell are you doing, guy? Like, you're crazy." And of course, then he blocks them within a day. But like, yeah, his own fans are turning against him. Like, that's maybe that's what's opening his eyes.
You know what? Let's talk to Hubbard right now. Yo, Hubbard, are you there, man? Are you really quitting?
Everybody does that shit.
Everyone doesn't quit. I'm live right now, so therefore I have not quit.
No, you let me listen now.
Go ahead.
My wife is a one ugly ass bitch. Probably weighs about 375 pounds.
Oh my god. Edward, are we cool, man? Are we good?
No.
What? Why?
How would you like me to kill myself?
No.
With a knife, or would you like me to take a bunch of pills?
Neither. We do not want you to do that at all.
We, as Americans, do have our rights to sit there and stuff.
Well, I mean, I would never say that you don't have the right, Edward. I mean, are you really quitting?
No.
So it was all just a big bullshit thing.
You want to make me as a comedian, and I am not.
You are a comedian. I think you're hilarious. Oh, God. Come on. Dude, don't be taking a shit on my live stream. God damn.
You want to make me something that I'm really not, and it's not right.
I mean... Oh, God.
Well, at least he flushed this time.
That was nice of you. So, Edward, do you want to do a call real quick? I need to take a piss, man.
Oh, Lord.
All right, cool.
Yes, sir.
Cool, do a call.
So does Sabrini dial that phone for you?
Oh, yes, sir.
He who laughs will always last. Laugh last. Trust and believe that.
And stuff.
stuff. And everything.
I think you need to suck my dick and have a good day, bitch.
I come back to silence. What the fuck?
I think the guy hung up on him. Told him suck his dick, have a good day, bitch, and that was it.
Stuff. And everything.
My name is Edward James Hubbard. I'm an advocate.
Fucking fat piece of shit, motherfucker. I'd probably whip your old ass up and down that goddamn street.
Weak, Hubbard. Get your shit together. I'll bring you back later. All right, so apparently people were asking about Bobby Olmsted in the chat.
I saw that roll up there, yeah.
Yeah, so what did you catch what the exact question was, or?
They just asked what happened to Bobby Olmsted.
Oh, okay. Well, T, let me ask you this. Did you ever talk to Bobby?
Yeah, quite a bit I used to, up until he kind of started, things just kind of got weird and awkward there, and then he started bad-mouthing that one fan of ours there and bullshitting, and after that, I just thought, well, that's kind of bullshit, and I blocked him. But up until, like, I can't bad-mouth him. He was always good to me, but that was just...
Well, no, you can badmouth him because you know all the lies and bullshit he did to me, right?
Rather than try to defend himself, he just deleted the tweet and acted like it didn't happen. So that right there, that kind of told me, like, well, there's definitely something wrong with this guy.
Oh, well, I can get the DMs to show all the nasty shit that he was saying to Miranda. And, I mean, what happened was Bobby disappeared. We were cool. We were about to do, like, an Iron Chef fucking collab type shit.
Yeah, I remember that, actually. I was looking forward to those videos.
Yeah, and so he fucking disappeared for like a month, shows up out of nowhere going off on me, and I'm like, what the fuck? And, you know, as time went on, like, we know now what it was all about. He's just an old jealous fuck, but, you know, he is over and over again just done shady ass shit, and it goes, I think the first time when I was informed of all of his shady shit was like last July. And then when he went after me, you know, I was like, at that point, I was like, fuck this guy. And, you know, I mean, I think like I was like okay with him for a while just because, you know, like Hagee felt bad about it and, you know, felt bad for him. And so I tried to just let it go. And then it was just one thing after another with him acting like a fucking idiot and being a crybaby and all this shit. And, you know, it's just, I mean, fuck that guy, dude. Like, I went to his channel the other day, man. Ever since, like, he's become so irrelevant. He gets, like, 50 views on a video now. And,
I noticed that.
Yeah, I mean, I really think that he was hoping that Hagee was going to blow up and that he was just going to ride his coattails all the way there with no work.
And I see he's still around because I see even yesterday he's still commenting on people's videos. So he's not
really?
disappeared. He's just not.
Oh, he's probably here right now, actually. Hi, Bobby. I guarantee you he's here. There's a lot. I guarantee you there's some haters here. Always. Oh, yeah. Always. But, you know, that's pretty much the Bobby situation. Like, he can claim all day long that he didn't, you know, give out Hagee's address, which he did. We know this for a fact. You know, and just, I don't understand these people, T. I really, really fucking don't, man. Like, with the whole Scott thing, too, like, you know, fucking, you know, because I don't think Super Snow was the one that gave my number out, honestly. I really think it was Scott. Because, honestly, like, I have, you know, not a lot, I don't have really much respect at all for either one of them, but I do have a lot more respect for Super Snow than I do Scott. Scott's a two-faced piece of shit that records people's calls and then chops up the audio to make people look like shit. And that's why, shit, is his fucking Twitter still up? I wonder what he's up to. I know his channel's gone, but let's go check his Twitter.
See, what I think it is, and I hate to steal a quote from Hubbard, but I think it's their lives suck and they're bored, so they got to stir up some drama online to try to get some entertainment and make themselves feel good about themselves.
Oh, yeah, 100%, dude. Oh, yeah. Scott's totally just ignoring us. That's great. Good. Keep that up, Scott. I know you're probably here, so just keep that up. Stay the fuck away from us. Appreciate you. But, yeah, I mean, it's amazing the amount of bullshit, that we've gone through, man. And the thing is, you see how people react to shit and how they do it, and the fact that, there's some people that are willing to, forgive people that did horrible things to them. I will never It's like, shout out, did you see Green Duck's video with the Hubbard versus Coach shit?
Yeah.
That was fucking so good, dude. Oh my god, dude, I laughed my fucking ass off. I was like, because I had remembered that too, and then the fact that the way it was edited, and oh my god, that was good, dude. It was so good.
I was laughing at that one.
By the way, guys, I think there's a chance that Hagee's going to be coming on. I'm not swearing to you, but I think there's a chance. So hang out if you want to hear from the Hagwai, Hagee the Hagwai, Hydrant, Hagrit rants.
Hydro,
bitch boy. But what else did we want to fucking talk about, man? God, I did not prepare enough for today, I guess. But I just kind of wanted to, do a stream, get back into it on Tindiil Media and see how it goes. I know I had other things I wanted to talk about, and I'm drawing blanks. Well, let's just take a fucking call then.
that works.
Yo, bitch.
What up?
What's up, Cactus?
What up, Tindiil? My old homie, my old bitch boy. How are you?
Oh, I'm good, man. You know me. I'm always good.
By the way, dude, welcome back. Welcome back to live streaming.
Thank you. It really makes me happy to see that a live stream that I'm running without Hagee, without the 3SL name, is doing this well. So I guess we're gonna have more of these. Well, let's do this. Type K in the chat if you want more The Tindiil Show live. More episodes.
Oh, hell yeah. Smash that K button. Make that K button humble.
And then smash the like button like it's a K button. Make that shit humble.
So how was your day?
Is K. Oh, damn, man. We're getting lots of Ks. All right. I guess the live stream is K.
I see a shit ton of Ks.
Well, that's fucking awesome.
No, I just wanted to shoot the piss with you for a minute about our little buddy.
Which buddy? We have so many little buddies.
Our little buddy JT.
Oh, okay, what's up?
Oh, that little fucking sack of shit.
The one who apologized to me and then got really pissy when I tweeted it out. I couldn't respond. Yeah. I proved the proof. I couldn't respond. So I put that out there saying, not being a dick, just saying I didn't want to post this, but JT, I know you watch my Twitter. I know you watch all my shit. DM me, unblock me. Let's talk. But luckily, like, he's pretty much just pissed off, so, I'm like, left.
It's kind of funny though. He offered you that apology after we destroyed him the night prior.
Well, per his Snapchat of that night, he was drunk. He was he had edibles, and because I listened to the stream, you could tell he was kind of fucked up, and the thing is, think about it this way. Everybody is losing money right now on YouTube. His views are way down. And then since he came against us, even though we tried to distance ourselves from him in the most peaceful way possible, he wanted to come at us, and now it's fucking him over, Like, I mean, he is so upset that we have exposed him for doing fake giveaways and shit, and it's ruining his channel.
But the thing is, though, on the stream, me and DDoS did with him, he exposed himself. He openly admits that he fucked up your channel. He openly admits that on the stream we did.
Yeah, and like I've said before, I'm really not too worried about it. Like in the description of my channel, I have no access to it. I have no access to it right now. Miranda is running everything. I'm just talking into a mic. But I'm pretty sure that if I had to, I could, through the connections that I have through Hagee and other people, that I can probably get YouTube to say, you can't have your old channel back, but you're allowed to own a YouTube channel. That's normally what happens in situations like that.
What's up? And you're going to stop lying about me.
Oh my God, JT's here, guys. How did you get in our Discord, you fuck?
You guys are going to... I hacked you. You guys are going to stop lying about me. That all of my giveaways were real. And in today's video, I'm going to tell you guys that you're going to stop hurting my brand. You guys are fanatically hurting me financially. And with that being said, and without any further ado, you're going to stop hurting my channel fanatically financially.
Okay, sir.
Melanie, I have Melanie on overtime. And with that being said, Melanie is on overtime. And with that being said, she will sue everybody. I'm already working on it.
JT, how much weed have you smoked today?
Well, with that being said, I had some bath salts.
That would explain so much.
I don't smoke weed. I'm just at that age where it's cool to tell people I do it.
Well, I mean, I've seen some interesting Snapchats from you, JT, and you know...
With that being said, and without further ado, I think that it's cool to tell the friends that I don't have that I drink beer too.
Are you just doing that to try to get likes on Twitter? Because you can't get any?
With that being said, I have 17,000 followers on Twitter. And when I tweet stuff, I don't even get any likes. So I figure, with that being said, if I was to like maybe tell them that I smoke the weeds, then they would start liking me and stuff.
Well, it's pretty obvious you tweeting about sushi isn't getting you likes, so...
Yeah, and with that being said, you're going to stop telling people I buy my sushi at the gas station, you asshole.
Oh, no.
Well, with that being said, we're going to say whatever the fuck we want because you're a little 16-year-old kid who needs to shut the fuck up.
And with that being said, I'm suing you for saying what you said again and saying it. With that.
Well, can I schedule my court date for April 30th at 4 p.m.?
With that being said, I talked to Melanie, and she's going to let you guys schedule your own court dates.
Perfect, perfect. How does she have that kind of pull? Like, is she blowing the judge?
With that being said, that's just how the legal system works.
Oh, yeah. See, I mean, I don't know shit about the legal system, apparently.
Well, I'm going for sushi, guys.
All right, JT. We'll talk to you later.
Fuck you. You suck my dick.
Fuck 99.
Oh, fucking JT, man.
And it's $2 sushi.
Always hacking into our Discord.
The thing is with him, though, I didn't want to do that stream about him. I had something else planned that night. But he just randomly attacked me out of nowhere on Twitter.
Honestly, I find it hilarious. Like, he always talks about how irrelevant people are and shit. And this is no offense to you, Cactus, but the fact that somebody with 90,000 subs that's verified came onto your stream, it's kind of questionable about the level of desperation.
It kind of is. I said that, but I've said this to other people in our Discord since that stream. Sub-wise, view for subs, I'm doing better on my shitty, and I mean my videos are shit. I'm doing better for views per sub than he is on his fucking 90k fucking channel.
Oh yeah, we all are. That's because all of his subs are fake or abandoned accounts from trying to win a shark card.
Dude, that's why he was so stuck on Super.
Oh, Hydro's here.
because he was doing it.
Exactly.
What's up, man? What's up, y'all?
I'm glad you could join us tonight.
Yeah, for a minute. I got shit to do.
You always have shit to do, bitch boy.
But he put up one video the night or the day before we streamed with him. And at the time of us doing the stream, it had been up about 15 hours and it only got about 290 views.
I mean,
how sad is that?
I mean, it's pretty pathetic.
Jeff's getting like maybe like he's lucky to get 1,000 view video now. If you look at his comments, it's all the same shit. Shark card, shark card, shark card. Fuck you, you're a bitch. Fuck you, you're fake. You know, so it's like he chose that path himself. You know, everything was cool, dude. Everything was cool. All right, man. Well, hey, thanks for being on the show for 6 months, man, and maybe you can come on sometime. Okay, guys, that'd be great. You know what I mean? He chose that fucking path. We didn't do shit to the fucking guy.
We gave him chance after chance after chance, and then we civilly separated ourselves. And we didn't. I mean, you know, we just wanted to go do our own thing that wasn't his dumb shit.
You know the fucked up part about this whole shit is like him and the panty sniffer are like friends now. You know?
Really?
It's like, yeah, dude. Like Code will fucking like defend Scammer Boy, and I'm like, okay, this is unfucking believable because like. One of the main reasons we got rid of the Scammer Boy was because he wouldn't leave you alone, Coat. You know, for how long were we telling fucking Scammer Boy, dude, would you fucking please leave these irrelevant fucks alone for months? You know, I was like, this is not going anywhere, dude. You spend the entire day on that fucking Twitter account arguing with panty sniffing stalker Coat and that fucking, what's that retard cookie fuck? What is his name?
Oh, Cookie Bear?
Whatever the fuck. Another irrelevant nobody you can't get no views or subs. Those are the people that he would attack all fucking day. And how many goddamn times did we ask him to stop that shit?
Basically every single fucking time we ever had like a meeting.
and then I even like one of the very out. I am in no way associated with that fucking Triggered Podcast Twitter account. I want nothing to do with it. Anything tweeted from that account does not represent me or anything about me. Fuck that account. And then the next day, I'm like, you know what, dude? I'm sick of him. He's gone. And that's how it went.
Well, it was a long time coming, too.
Yeah, we talked about it, you know, me and you. Without him, we talked about it for months. Like, dude, first of all, he's a kid. Second of all, he won't leave these fucking irrelevant fucks alone. I'm just tired of it, man. Like, who the fuck wants to come on a show and hear about some guy that stalked a girl?
Well, dude, you want to know something? You want to know something really crazy? When I was setting up the stream tonight, you know, over on Tindiil Media, or well, I wasn't, Miranda was. The tags were still there from back in the day because the last thing that was streamed was Triggered, and he was the one that made the tags, and it was like, I shit you not, Steve Coate, Edward Hubbard, Edward, like every fucking irrelevant idiot was in the tags.
That's what I'm saying, dude. And have you noticed, like, got rid of Jeff? Well, I know you noticed your bank account, but the views, dude, the views have skyrocketed. Dude, like, we never made a dime with him, and that's the honest to God truth. And since we got rid of his stupid ass, the views have gone way up. You know, we've got new people in here. Dude, he was tagging every fucking video like Steve Coate. Who the fuck is searching YouTube for that fucking irrelevant?
He would call it clickbait, and it's like, no, dude, clickbait is like what I did here. DaddyOfFive, McJuggerNuggets. That's clickbait. Bigger like YouTubers.
Like Duck said, the night JT got fired, he turned up an hour late. No, he didn't. He was 2.5 hours fucking late. And the whole time, we didn't even fucking say nothing. We were just like, fuck it. Because we were used to it. How about it, Tindiil? It was like every fucking... He was never there. It's like, yo, we all agreed, like, you know, we meet at 6:30, and then we go live at 7. And that's what we did, and Jeff just never showed up. And it got to the point where it was like, dude, let's just get rid of him. He obviously don't want nothing to do with the show. Let's just get rid of him.
He did solid work in the beginning. Like, he would show up, and before all the crazy like, before he started really being stupid with the Twitter account and shit, you know, it was all good. There were really no issues. But
yeah, there were issues.
Well,
it was every single fucking stream we got copyrighted and we couldn't.
I forgot about all that. Like, every single one was getting copyrighted from like day one. You're right. We never, you know, there was never a dime made from his shit. And then I think, remember though, when like, I think the first time he took a break and then I did it and we didn't get a copyright and you were like, wait a minute, what the fuck?
Well, it is fucked up too because I said something to him, text him or whatever, and I'd be like, dude, because it would happen like we would end the stream and then 10 minutes later I'd get an email saying, you know, your video is copyrighted, you cannot monetize. It wasn't a strike, it was a content ID. And I would email him or text him or whatever, and I'd be like, dude, we just got a fucking another content ID. He's like, oh, I'll talk to my connections. And I'm like, dude, can you stop that fucking connection bullshit? Can you please stop that connections bullshit? Please. And I'm like, I know you're a kid, but dude, stop that shit. You're talking to an adult here. And it was just like that fucking manager that managed the Twitter account. Dude, it was you. Dude, how many times did I tell him, dude, stop that fucking manager shit? There's no manager, it's you. And he's like, because he knows, you know, who the fuck were you trying to fool? But that was the main issue, that, you know, every fucking goddamn stream we did got a content ID and we couldn't monetize shit. So, but all that's over now, and fuck him, you know, whatever. I don't give a fuck what you talk about, but I don't want to talk about that fucking retard. And I noticed earlier that when I was coming home, I was listening to you guys, and I heard about people were asking about fucking Bobby Olmsted. And you know, Bobby came to me, you know, a year ago and was like, hey, I want to start a channel, can you help me out? And I was like, yeah, man, of course. And he made a YouTube channel, dude. I got him 750 subs in one night, you know, and people actually liked him. And he was doing cooking videos and doing this and doing that. Like you said, like, for the people who are new here, Bobby would disappear and not say, he wouldn't say jack shit. He would just disappear. And you couldn't get a hold of him. Nobody knew where he was. And then people would message me and be like, hey, where's Bobby? I'm like, I got no clue. Your guess is as good. And then he would show back up after like a month, or Tindiil, I don't know how long, a month, 6 weeks.
It was usually like a month to a month and a half.
He would show back up, and then he would send me a DM on Twitter that was literally fucking just way too long to read. And it was always some bullshit story like, you know, I got this going on, I got that going on. And it was, the messages were so fucking long that I just didn't have time to read them. And I'd write back like, well, cool, man, glad you're back. And then he would want updated. He'd be like, so what's going on? He would want like updated on the last 6 weeks. And I'm like, yeah, you know, whatever, same bullshit. And the thing that really got me irritated with him and really wanted me to just disassociate with him was the lies, man. Like, he would pick people out and try to get me to start shit with them. Like, for instance, like Green Dream, or like even T, the CMD parodies who you guys see in the chat. He would just pick random people and be like, hey, I'm just going to pick somebody out of the fucking live chat there, the Green Duck. He would like message me and be like, hey, this Green Duck guy was talking a lot of shit about you on Twitter. So I'd go look and I'd be like, there's nothing there, Bobby. And Bobby'd be like, oh, he must have deleted it. And so me being me, I'd be like, fuck him. So I'd block him and then I'd like talk shit about him. You know, and that's the shit that Bobby would do. And this last time he did it to a female. And I'm like, you know what? I've been talking to that girl for months. She's cool as shit. I'm going to message her right now and ask her what her problem is. So I messaged her and I'm like, yo, do you have a problem with me or some shit? And she's like, no, why? And I said, Bobby's saying this and that and this and that. And dude, she started fucking crying. And she's like, why would he fucking say that? Like, I never said one bad thing about any of you guys. So then I confronted Bobby about it. And I'm like, dude, why are you lying? And he fucking ignored me. And then he deleted all the fucking bad shit that he was saying about her. And then from that moment on, I'm like, I'm done with him. I'm done. So for all of you who don't know, that's the fucking shit he would do. And I don't know if he did it because he was bored and he had nothing to do all day and this was his entertainment. I have no clue. But as far as me, like, that's the last shit I'm saying about him. That's the shit that he would do. And that's why me and him don't fuck around no more. And I'm just tired of his shit. He can do what he wants. I don't give a fuck. He can lie all day. You know, I don't care. He's nobody to me. He was a really good fucking friend. And just friends don't treat friends like that. You know what I mean? You don't try to put friends against you. Like, he would say shit about Green Dream. He would say shit about Tindiil, you know, and it's just like, dude, why, you know, that's what he did. And I had enough of that shit. So
jealousy, dude. He is the most jealous person I've ever seen in my life.
Like I said, man, it all fucking started with that fucking, I don't remember his fucking name. Not the Nerf gun dork, but the guy after him, the guy that I made a video about saying he looked like Sloth Goonies. Anybody remember his name?
Oh, that was a long time ago.
Well, anyway, that was over a year ago. This dude made a video like talking all this shit about me, right? And this guy was like, he had like one eye up on his forehead. So I made a video and just completely destroyed this fucking dude. Jacob Kiefer, that was his name. Destroyed this fucking dude. And then I got and I was doing live streams by myself back then all the time, 20, 30, 40 people, whatever. So I made a video about this Jacob Kiefer dude, and next thing I know, I got a fucking suspension for bullying, and I couldn't even access my channel. I don't know if anybody ever got one of them, but I couldn't even sign in. You can't do shit for
really,
2 fucking
because the
weeks.
strike that I had was for bullying, and I just lost live streaming for 3 months.
I got two of them in one day.
Oh,
I made 2 videos about this dude. So I got 2 in one fucking day, and they wouldn't let me do jack shit. So I lost everything. I didn't even know you at that time, Tim.
yeah,
I lost everything for 3 months, right? Actually, it might have been 6 months at that time. I think it was 6 months. Nah, maybe it was 3. Oh yeah. That's what. Let me explain that too. That's what brings Jeff into the situation. So Jeff's telling me he'll talk to his connections and get all my strikes removed and all this and that. And I'm like, dude, you have. And I even told him back then, I'm like, dude, you have no connections. And he's like, you'll see.
Mm-hmm.
So then I get an email from YouTube saying that they changed their TOS, and when you get a strike like that, you only lose your shit for 3 months, and my shit's going to be restored, in 2 days. And I'm like, cool. So I figure in 2 days, which is a Friday stream, which I did. And then Jeff tried to take credit, and he's like, you see, man, I talked to my connections. And I'm like, dude, did you get the TOS update? And he's like, I didn't read it yet. And I said, you might want to read it before you take connections for some shit, or before you take, what's the word I'm looking for?
Credit.
Yeah, before you take credit for some shit, you might want to read it. And he's like, oh, no, I talked to my people. And I'm like, that's funny. I got an email saying that the TOS changed and my strikes are no longer valid because the 3 months is up. So anyway, to make a long story short, I went live that night and I talked to some people. And I'm sure none of you guys, maybe a few of you remember this, but none of you guys like Cactus, Green, T, you guys weren't there at the time, but I went live that night for an hour or 2 and talked to people, and then that was it. Bobby starts sending me all these messages, like, pissed off. He's like, hey, thanks a lot. I thought we were friends. Blah, blah, blah. Just all kinds of bullshit. And I wrote him back, and I'm like, what? And he's like, oh, you're supposed to have me on there with you. Blah, blah, blah. And he turned into, like, this fucking jealous control freak boyfriend or some shit, dude, and it was too weird for me. But that was the moment.
Like the bunny boiler.
Yeah, that was the moment that it all started with him. Like, and since that day, it just went downhill with me and him. And that's it. That's what happened.
In my honest opinion, I think, and there's nothing wrong with being gay, but I think he's a closeted gay man that has the hots for you, dude.
I disagree, dude. I just think that he was just. I don't want to say he was gay.
I agree with Tindiil on this, though. I kind of have to agree with Tindiil on this because he was infatuated with you.
I mean, dude, he cried multiple times because, like, you didn't want to be around him anymore. I mean, it reminded me of, like, breaking up with a girl and then she, like, bawls her eyes out and is begging you to come back. Like, I'm sorry, that's what it reminds me of.
Yeah, but, dude, like, it was... I talked to you guys about this, and I'm like... excuse me. I'm like, dude, I kind of like the way we do this live show. Like, Bobby was never really on the show. Like, I don't know. I'm like, I kind of like what we were doing with me, you, and Jeff. And I'm like, and Bobby would just bug the fuck out of me, like, hey, are we going live tonight? And I'm like, well, me, Jeff, and Tindiil are, yeah. And like, he just took offense to that. And I'm like, hey, Bobby, like, no offense to you, man. If you want to come on the show later, like, let me know and I'll bring you in. But I can't have, and I'm so sick of fucking saying this. I tried to explain this to the dumb fucking Scott too. I do not want 25 fucking people in here talking at once, and I don't understand why they couldn't comprehend that.
It was kind of the same thing with TCB though too, wasn't it?
It was the same exact fucking thing. I said, Scott, it's nothing against you. It's not that I don't like you. I just don't want 30 people in here all talking. See, and Tindiil can back me up, and Green and everybody, like. When we did these live streams with Scott, we did them on Google Hangouts, and it was a clusterfuck, Cactus. There was literally, what is the max you can have in there? 20? I don't know. But
sure. I thought it was lower.
I don't know what it was, but there was literally the max people would be like one of them fucking live conference calls, and it was just a clusterfuck, and I would leave. And then everyone else would leave. And then I'd get messages like, why'd you leave, Heggy? And I'm like, there's 15 people and they're all talking at once, and it gave me a headache. I left. Well, can you come back? Can you come back?
You can't get the point of view across with so many people talking at once.
Yeah, and I tried to explain that to him, but being that he's dumb as fuck, he couldn't get it. And I tried to explain that to Bobby, too. They couldn't come on the show for 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes. They had to be on there the whole goddamn time, and they had to be a big part of it. And I'm like, you know what? Fuck them both.
Well, I think what it came down to was, see, when I first started fucking with you, Hydro, like, you know, I knew you did live streams and stuff, and I liked them, but I could see, like, that they could be better. You know, like, I felt like you needed, you know,
Yeah,
like
see,
a co-host, like somebody to keep you going.
But I didn't care. It was fun to me. I mean, of course it can always be better, but that was just a way to talk to the people that watched my shit. That was all. That was the whole point of it, you know. And the quality that it is now is just unbelievable. But why be jealous, man? Go do your own shit. You know what I mean? Well, if you don't go with me, nobody will watch. Well, dude, sorry, man. Go fucking try anyway.
No, like, look at me today, dude. I'm doing a stream, and you weren't even really going to show up, you know? And we did it anyway, and we still have a decent audience here, you know?
Well, everyone knows you now. I mean, you got to fucking somewhere. Scott would have been all right, dude. If he would have started live because he fucked with me for a while, he would have been all right, you know? Bobby, I don't know, man. I don't even know if he could probably.
I don't know, dude. I kind of disagree because Scott did some live streams and they were god awful.
So he used to ask me to. Well, he used to ask me to stream with him, and he is so fucking dumb that he couldn't. He'd be like, "Hey, Haggy, can you stream tonight at 1 a.m.?" I'm like, "Dude, it's Tuesday." You know, and that's the shit that and I'm like, Scott, I have to get up in the morning at 4:30 and go to work. Oh, well, how about tomorrow at 7 a.m.? No, you fucking idiot. You know, and I'm like, dude, if you want to stream, I'll do it with you like on Saturday or Friday or some shit. I'm kind of busy those days. Well, then fuck you then, man. Sorry. Most normal people are not busy on those days. You know, that must have been his big scam days or whatever.
Probably. I mean, it's just... it's just sad. It's sad that the thing that upset me about Scott is that he blamed me for everything, even though the original stream I helped him set up when we were doing that dumb Skype shit.
You know what, man? Not to be a dick, dude. Whatever. I don't even give a fuck anymore. Yeah. It's like nobody does, dude. Nobody cares about that fucking guy anymore. Who gives a fuck? He's quit the internet more than Hubbard. Who gives a fuck? And that's what I've been saying about moving on from the retards, but it's hard to move on from these fucking idiots when you look at the goddamn chat and people ask about it. It's like, how do you not know? Like, do people just want to hear the story again? Which that's fine, you know, that's fine. But how do you not know? Like, where's Bobby Olmsted been? How the fuck do you not know? I mean, if you listen to us, you would know all this shit. And I'm just tired of wasting Fridays talking about these same fucking idiots, man.
I'm kind of getting the same way.
Yeah.
Dude. I want to move away from the whole fucking bullshit.
I mean, we try to avoid talking about them, but we were just answering questions from the chat.
No, I know that, and that's why I was like, well, let me get on there real quick and just explain, like, because I know, like, I don't know if I told everybody the 100% fucking story of what happened with Bobby, but that's the pretty much gist of it. He was a jealous fuck, and I even told him that. I'm like, dude, why do you get so goddamn jealous? Like, dude, anytime I would fucking become friends with anybody, dude, anybody, if he seen me talking to somebody, dude, that person was a scumbag, and you better watch out for him. Anybody. And that shit got old. Like, oh, this Green Dream's pretty cool. Hey, you might want to watch him. He's kind of fishy. I don't like that guy. He's kind of weird. I'm like, why? What did he do to you? Well, he just, you know, he rubs me the wrong way. There's something about him. No, you just didn't want me having any fucking friends but you, which is fucking weird. Fuck that.
Well, I wonder if it was because of pure jealousy or if he was just like, oh, hey, he's going to make it and I need him to only have me. I need him to need me.
Nah, I don't know, man. Like, dude, I even planned up driving. Like, I had it all planned out to go to his. He was a cool dude. Like, I really liked the guy. You know, and that kind of like, dude, he just like disappeared. Like, he's like, yeah, man, come up for a week in the summertime. And I'm like, dude, I'm going to. Like, that's a plan. We were planning all this shit out, and then he just disappeared. You know, then he comes back and it's like he's a total different person. Like, I just don't get it, man. I don't. It's fucking freaky shit.
Well, to move on, can I ask you just like your quick opinion on our two big topics here?
Yeah, real quick, because I got to get going. I didn't even pack my shit yet.
So there's been an update to the DaddyOfFive situation. So it came out today that the video that they took all their videos down and they put up this really weird apology video that seemed to have a lot higher quality cameras, seemed to be a little scripted, had some really weird edits in it, and it came out today that they hired a like crisis PR firm.
Yeah, I've seen something about that on Twitter earlier. Like,
yeah,
fuck those people, man. My opinion is they're scum. Like, okay, if the physical abuse that they were doing to their children was fake, which I hope it was, still to even do that and try to make money off of it, you're garbage. And I never respect nobody like that, man. Fuck them people. Fuck them. You know, I hope their channel just goes to shit, which it did. And a lot of people say, well, it's fake. Well, it's still bullshit. Like, I felt the same way when McJuggerNuggets was doing that dumb shit. Like, dude, you're putting shit online, like, of your family just abusing you. It's fucking bullshit. And all you're doing is impressing a bunch of 8-year-olds. Now, I don't know what Daddy of fan base is, Daddy of whatever the fuck. I don't know what his fan base was. I have no clue. I never even heard of these motherfuckers until, last week or whatever the fuck, 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, when it all broke.
Yeah, then I look into it and I'm like, wow, this guy's fucking garbage. And then he had his, like, dude, some of the shit they were doing, you can't fake. Like, he had his little kids. He's saying, like, you don't hit girls. Well, she's your sister. Go ahead. And he smacked the fuck out of her. Did you guys see that?
Oh yeah, dude. And I mean we went over. You were pretty drunk on the last stream, but we went over it. And I mean, I went through some examples like that one where where the one brother's holding down Cody and the other brother kicks him in the nuts while the dad's filming.
Yeah, you can't fake that shit. And then when he pushed him into the bookcase and shit, and he started bawling, that shit was real.
And
dude.
Oh yeah, and he had a bloody nose and shit. And then like there's one where
the other brother where one brother fucking slams him into the floor.
Yeah, and I mean, and then the biggest damning evidence is the one where they mute it, and when the little kid Cody is saying that he wants to kill himself, and that's totally fucked.
All I have to say about them people is fuck them all. Fuck them. They're garbage. They're scum. If that's the kind of, I mean, if you're that fucking lazy that you can't go get a job and you do that to try to make some kind of income, you're fucking garbage.
Haggy, you know what's even more fucked? It's the fact that 750,000 people subbed to this and liked the bullshit that was going on.
Yeah,
that's just more fucked up.
That's the fucked up shit. Like,
that's the really fucked up part.
The silver lining.
Almost 1 million people liked that bullshit and liked that kind of content.
The silver lining here though is hey, I don't know if you caught me saying this earlier, but the police are investigating him now.
Good.
But that, is that even true though?
No, it is true. It's been reported by multiple very credible sources, and the police have also released a statement. They're having issues though because all the videos have been deleted, and they have to go through and they have to find which videos were made in their jurisdiction before they can do anything about it. But he's gonna be fucked.
Well, anyway, fuck them all, like I said. But I gotta get going. I gotta pack my shit.
Can I ask you one more question before you go?
What the fuck? You interviewing me now?
Yeah.
Go ahead. One more question.
So did you know McJuggerNuggets is now promoting poker to minors?
Dude, I'm a sponsored pro poker player. Put that motherfucker with me anytime.
I was saying, dude, like if Jesse really wanted good views, he would play poker with you.
Dude, it would last 5 minutes. I would fucking.
But it does. But the thing is, he would get 10 times the amount of views if he had the balls to do it.
I play tournaments, dude, all the fucking time. I play cash games, dude. I play poker so fucking much. Here's what happened with that. Someone else actually messaged me and said, hey, now he's telling all these kids to gamble. People want me to make videos about him so fucking bad. And I'm like, okay, first of all, he ain't doing nothing unless it involves. So what happened was some website, first of all, you can't even gamble online in the US. It's illegal, okay? You can't gamble online in the US. It's illegal. Unless you're in New Jersey, which he is. Anyway, and you have to be a resident of New Jersey to gamble online. I think Vegas too, Nevada.
Yeah.
What's happening is some website seeing that he has 3 million subs and said, "Hey, we'll give you $5,000 if you promote this fucking website." And that's what happened. You know, goddamn well he ain't doing shit unless he's getting fucking paid. But look into your fucking check the laws, dude. You cannot gamble online in the U.S. It's illegal.
Well, yeah, it's probably like some kind of bullshit fake app. But the thing that's funny is like he ain't getting shit for views. Like I was looking at his Social Blade and all this shit, dude. He went from making what like hundreds of $1,000s a month to like I think he's making like maybe $5,000 a month.
Dude. Well, look at Larry's channel too, and that McCain's.
Oh, I need to go check out Larry. How shitty is he doing right now?
Horrible. McCain's farm can't even. Dude, they're getting like 80 views a vid.
Did you hear Hubbard was gonna interview them and then?
Yeah, he said somebody fucked it up for him.
It was Dan the Experience guy.
Who's that?
Hello, welcome to the lounge.
Oh shit!
Dan,
I don't want to get copyright ID.
Is that mall cop fucking weirdo?
Yeah.
The guy that craves attention, that fucking weird guy that's like 2150. Hey guys, is that fucking weirdo?
Yep.
yeah, that is.
All right, well, hey, I'm getting out, man, but you all have a good one, and it was good talking to you guys.
All right. When are you back?
I'll be back when I get back, bitch. Next Friday we'll be back live.
Oh, you're not going out of town next Friday?
No, I don't. Not as of now. No. I mean, I'm trying to kill some shit this weekend, so hopefully.
You should hit me up this week, man. Maybe I can come up there and chill.
You cut out.
You should hit me up this week because if you're gonna be there this weekend, maybe I can come up and chill.
Yeah, I'll fucking get with you Sunday when I get back.
All right, sounds good, man. Thanks for stopping by. We appreciate you as always, Haggy, Hagwai, the Hagrant, Hagdro, Hagwai rants.
The Himble.
See you guys later.
Peace,
Talk
Hydro.
to you later.
All right, later.
All right, guys. Well, that was the Hydro. So you guys did get your Hydro fixed today. I hope you're happy. Let's see. If anybody has any questions left that they would like us to answer, please put them in the chat now. If anybody would like to call in, please get in Discord ASAP. And because we're probably gonna be wrapping this up soon. So if anybody's got questions, if anybody wants to jump in Discord and call in, you're welcome to do so now. And then we're gonna be wrapping this shit up for tonight. But yo T,
Yeah.
are you gonna be around this weekend if I decide to stream?
Yeah, I should be. As long as it's around the same time, yeah.
Oh yeah. It's gonna be later, and then, like I said, I wanted to get a video out this weekend. So yeah, if you're around, then we'll do it. And when the fuck is the next rap song, you bitch?
It will definitely be less than 2 weeks. So like I say, I got two I'm kind of working on right now. I'm just kind of planning out where everything kind of goes, and I don't know what I'm doing when I do this, so it's how I do it. But yeah, I'm just in the planning stages. But I got two of them on the go right now, and it shouldn't take that long because that last one only took me I think that took about less than a week to do.
Well, I think this next one you should put as much effort in as possible. Like
Yeah,
I want it to
this'll
be
be-
straight fire.
That first one was kind of like a learning thing. If I could even redo that again, it would be 10 times
But
better.
it was
So
but I want a new one. I want a new one. You can remaster that later. I want something new, man.
yeah, the next one will be something new, and it will be a lot better.
Yeah, and I'm hoping to get my first track out soon, but I'm not releasing it until it's perfect. So I think that's why this weekend we'll probably get a Tindiil show, maybe another Tindiil show live, and sorry about the lack of the cooking videos. The one that I was gonna do, I didn't like the footage and I scrapped it. There will be more cooking videos in the future, but I've just got too much shit going on in real life, and it takes the cooking videos kind of take a bit of time and things like that. So these people keep asking how tall I am. I'm 6'1".
Tindiil, we want another roasted onion video.
I could do maybe another Game of Thrones cooking video if that would be acceptable.
Yeah, that'd be okay.
I mean, did anybody? All right, type in the chat onion if you enjoyed the onion video. That's what I'm interested in. I know it's a huge meme and all this shit, but if you like the onion, let me know. And
if you do another onion video, you should meme the actual shit out of it. Like make it like the fucking biggest pile of shit.
Nah, I ain't about that, man. I'm only about making good shit. There's gonna be in a couple months here, like, cause it's already been pretty exposed, but I bought a fucking house, so
Oh yeah.
yeah, it's in the process of being remodeled, completely like 100% remodeled, and it's gonna be fucking sexy. So when that's done, I'm gonna have a beautiful brand new kitchen, and I'm kind of postponing cooking videos until my house is ready, so that I'll have a beautiful kitchen to do everything.
Okay, guys, you heard that? Fucking, you need to start buying the Burger King shit because Tindiil needs money to pay for that motherfucker.
See, and like I wish, like, I mean, it would be really nice to be able to have a Patreon, but like I just can't do it, you know. I don't need the money. So, and I'm not trying to do like, you know, if I were in a position of some of these other YouTubers where they put everything into one basket, then, you know, maybe I would be like, all right, Patreon. But you know, it's just I don't need
It's
it,
like,
and I
like
don't.
you do YouTube for fun.
I do it for fun, but I mean, I still want to grow, you know, grow Tyndall Media. I want to, you know, keep making content, and you know, I want to keep going. You know, I'm not just because of the sad boycott and all this other bullshit. I'm not gonna stop. I've made it this far, and I've worked my fucking ass off to get this far. A lot of people love saying like, "Oh, Tyndall did everything. He crawled his way to the top. He clawed his way to the top. He did anything he could to claw his way to the top." It's like, no, not really. I was just smart and knew what I was doing, and then Hagee was like, "Oh shit, this dude's smart, knows what he's doing." You know, I mean, that's really what it was, and that caused a lot of jealousy because I had the skills and the ability to be, you know, a personality on here, you know, and that pissed off, you know, people like TCB and Bobby and all of them.
That's the whole thing, and I've said it. I know there's a few people in chat. They'll agree with what I'm saying. You have the personality to do YouTube.
I appreciate
like,
that, Cactus. That means a lot, actually.
People like Bobby and fucking TCB, they're just boring farts. They have no personality. They have no humor. They have nothing. There's nothing about them that's interesting. It's just the same old whiny, moan and drone and shite every fucking time they open their mouths.
Exactly.
There's nothing entertaining there. Nothing. Never really was. I mean, like with TCB, if you think about it with TCB, he needed Haggie's approval for every video he ever met. That's sad. That's pathetic.
Yeah, I always post what I want. If I'm gonna post something that could affect our, not sound like fucking Jeff tutorials, but the only things I ever run by Hagee is something that could affect us as a whole.
You mean like the 365?
Yeah. That's
understandable. That's understandable, dude. Like,
I mean, this has been my baby, dude. Like, when I got into this, like, I just saw the potential for a live stream, and I knew if I kept working at it and I could get Hagee on board, I could show him that this is good shit and that I can make it where, you know, people really enjoy it. And
there's always going to be naysayers, and there's always going to be fucking people. Fuck that. Why do that? Why do those bitches do that? Why do they do this? Blah blah blah. Whatever the fuck. The thing is, regularly on a Friday, you entertain at most 1,000 people.
You mean at minimum?
At least, that's what I mean. At least, sorry, slip of the tongue. Sorry.
You good?
But you don't get that amount of views if what you're doing isn't fucking entertaining people.
Yeah, I mean, if I was in like a Hubbard situation where like I got like 1 like on my video and like 100 dislikes, or if I was Steve Boat and my videos literally had no views or less than 10 at least, you know, I wouldn't do it. And I listened to one of Steve Coates' videos for a little bit the other day, and I know he was talking about me because I talked so much shit about his shitty equipment. And I could tell he was talking about me because he's like, some people think just because they have good equipment that they should be on YouTube and no one else should be. And it basically like, cry me a river, dude. Like, you don't have money to fucking upgrade your technology from 2005.
Dude. Thanks to DDoS, I'm able to do a live stream and shit like that. And I just operate off my phone. Even my videos, I do all of them off my phone. I mean, goddamn. And they're still better fucking quality than his shitty ass fucking videos. It's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, Mr. Boat, Dr. Boat, PhD, take advice from Cactus. Make your videos on your fucking phone and like. The thing that gets me is like you'll listen to one of his videos because like a lot of times he doesn't put his face in it because he knows he's just gonna get memed the fuck out. Yeah. And you know, it's like, dude, if you're gonna do that, at least like maybe put up like something on the screen like I have right here, you know, Tindiil Show Live, just something there.
Pick an animation or some goddamn thing like that, like something. Where it's not just a pure black goddamn screen.
I've just never seen somebody so embarrassed to show their face.
Well, to be honest, he in the last what is it, week or maybe 10 days or whatever the fuck it is. He's made I think three separate live cam videos. And he's wearing the same goddamn shirt in every goddamn fucking video.
I'm drinking coffee out of the same dirty ass cup.
Jesus, dude, get a new wardrobe, please.
The thing I don't get is he'll say like, you know, we're failures, we're sad people and stuff. It's like, dude, I just bought a house. I've got a job making more money than you'll ever make in your life. I make money off YouTube. I have a girlfriend, something you'll never have.
No, he has Betsy. Right?
No, he does have Betsy, but see, that's the whole thing. Like, I mean, if anybody spends their whole channel talking about how much that they don't care about somebody, they clearly do. You know, I mean, the way I see Steve is just like, he hates me because, and Hagee and T and you and all of us, because he can't be us. And, you know, he was talking about like, oh, I can't afford a new mic or a new camera or something. It's like, well, maybe you should get a fucking job.
Exactly.
It's like, goddamn, dude.
Did you know he was outed this week as a racist again? Again.
Yeah, I heard he called people Sam people or some shit.
Yeah, shit like that, yeah.
That's pretty fucked up.
I mean, like, fucking, like, okay, he automatically assumed I was a dirty Irish immigrant in the US the first time we ever talked.
I mean, it's I don't even know anymore, man. I don't even know.
And then he gets called out for it, and his defense was, "Oh, well, I didn't know that you were from there, or that was your heritage." Like that's an excuse. He still said it.
Or T was like, "What's this other shit?" He said it was a slip of the tongue, bro.
Yeah,
dude, slip of the tongue or not, that's what you actually think. Bullshit on every other kind of fucking. I mean, he didn't even really say sorry for it. That's what I find it.
He's like a really bad, smooth-talking politician. That's.
He probably fucking.
Oh shit! So I just went to Social Blade and looked at Larry's Lounge. Holy fuck! I thought Hydro, was because Hydro's like, he'll gain some subs recently and then like he'll lose some, but like when you upload, there's the glitch to lose some. I'm looking at fucking Larry here. It's like minus 90, minus 340, minus 71, minus 188, minus 91, minus 118, minus 73, minus 50, minus 440, minus 189, minus 47, minus 153, minus 86, minus 50.
Damn.
He is losing. And then if you look at his money on the right, all right, so today he's made $2 to $37. Yesterday he made $0. The day before that, $2 to $39. The day before that, $3 to $54. The day before that, $1 to $23. So he ain't making shit.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I mean, it says his monthly earnings is 61 to 975. His
Yeah,
estimated yearly is 731 to 11K.
I don't know about you, but like the thing with that dude, if he'd stayed doing his what you call cooking videos and shit like that, maybe people might have stayed interested. But he's got what like
Well, he just brought it back. Apparently, I see right here. It's back, chilling and grilling. He's got 7K views on it, you know, but he can't. His highest view lately is like 12K, I think, which is pretty sad when you have 603,000 subs. But the funny thing is, like, I remember back when the series was still going on, and they were like, "Oh, you're gonna have a 1 million sub party, 1 million sub party," but he's lost so many subs, he's never gonna hit 1 million.
Yeah, but,
I
like,
actually forgot about that.
He can't seem to break 20K.
I think if he does the party, I think I'm gonna go.
Oh my God.
I think I'm gonna fucking go and vlog. I mean, if it's a public party, he ain't gonna know me. Well, I don't think he does. He might though. That's what's he might know who I am, so it could be a little worrisome.
Tindiil. How about another new series? Here's an idea: Hunting the Loogie.
Hunting the Loogie. I mean, I wonder if I could pull off just being a fan and being like, "Oh my God, Larry! Holy shit! Can I just drink a Corona with you? Maybe like film for a minute?" You know, like that's what I wonder if I could pull that off.
I would piss myself if you could pull that off. I would piss myself.
But I think that he probably has an idea who I am because like he hates Hagee so much, so he probably checks once in a while. You know, between him and Jesse or somebody, you know they're watching us. Because
shave your beard. Hey, shave your beard and you'll be cake.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Shave your beard, throw a hat on, and he won't recognize you.
Even wear dark shades or some shit like that.
I mean, even if he did, it'd be some epic ass video, dude. If he's like, "Hey, aren't you the one that helps that hydrant run his damn streams and talk shit about me and my family?" Like, I mean, dude, but see, like, I wouldn't want to do it where, like, I go on his property, like, those little kids. Like, that's why I'm waiting for that million sub party that's never going to happen. But, I mean, see, that's why I want to go to VidCon, because all these fuckers go to VidCon, and I just want to go fucking, like, talk to them and see, like, what they know. Because, like, they definitely know who we are. I know this for a fact just from behind-the-scenes shit no one else knows. I know they know who we are.
Well, okay. I tweeted once, I think ever at that fucking McBaker prick, and it was when the fucking documentary came out, and I said, "Oh yeah, another cash grab, you fucking scummy piece of shit." Banned straight away.
Well, you know what he's doing now. Apparently, he just announced the Psycho Series 2.
Oh, he's doing another one of the retail. What? He's trying to get the shit. Dude, fuck off. Like, fucking go away with your fake ass bullshit. At least if you're going to do YouTube videos or vlogs, make it fucking real. Do real shit. Don't do that fucking fake ass bullshit again. It's dumb. Everybody knows you're fake.
I mean, like, some fake stuff to a certain extent may not be. Oh god, gotta change that.
All right.
No.
You know,
Shut up, Jesse. God damn, I hate the autoplay. Yeah, see, like, Psycho Series 2 premiere, 85,000 views, dude. He was getting millions before.
I know. Like, okay, what you call him, Michael Green, Pick a Boy, whatever you want to call him, AGP. Okay, they probably, they fake fucking some of the bullshit.
Well, sure, but they're not scamming kids and
they're scamming kids. That's the whole thing I was saying.
And they're not promoting drinking and Damn, he's gaining subs. What the fuck?
I don't know. Who knows?
No, I'm looking right now. It's Social Blade.
It's fucked up.
But he is not making it all what he used to, dude.
But going back to what you were saying about DaddyOfFive, like, okay, McFaker has done some fucking cringy ass shit.
And some bad shit. Scamming kids, putting his mouth on fucking equipment that people eat out of and shit.
He's not even close to the level of fucking bullshit that DaddyOfFive prick is on.
Oh, no, no, not at all, not at all. I mean, he's not beating children, he's just scamming them.
That DaddyOfFive took it to a whole. I mean, the actual filming of fucking watching his son slap the other or the girl.
Yeah.
And the thing there, like, I don't know where I'm trying to find this out. That girl and the Cody, I don't know the girl's name, but I know the son Cody. Their mother isn't that fat bitch. She's
Yeah, that's their stepmom. That's why she doesn't give a fuck about Cody and that girl. I think it's Cody and the girl are brother and sister from the dad.
Yeah, sure. Like I've heard like that the real mother is trying to get custody back of those two kids. I don't I don't know the ins and outs of that, so I'm not going to comment on that. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I think that this story is probably about is about Dead. Because I mean, I don't really give a fuck about it. I just wanted to discuss it because I think what they did was really sick and wrong. And, you know, that's what it is. You know, I hope the cops find enough to fuck their ass and, you know.
Well, like, the fact that he deleted every goddamn video.
Yeah.
If that isn't an admission of guilt, I don't know what the fuck is.
I mean, that's called covering your ass.
It's called
but the thing is, when you do that, it basically says, I'm guilty as fuck.
I don't know. I know T doesn't really know. But God damn! If you delete, I mean, that's like Hubbard style bullshit. If I delete it, it never happened.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly, dude. All right. Well, we gotta move on. Cactus, I appreciate you calling in, man. But we're gonna get this wrapping up. You have any final closing thoughts?
Okay. The last thing I want to say, congrats on getting back on, and I hope to see more Tindiil live shows.
I think they're gonna keep coming, man. I think they're gonna keep coming.
How will the Tindiil shows be though?
I think you're really gonna like what I'm hoping to get out this weekend. We'll see how people feel about it. Hopefully I'll have enough topics to discuss. And, you know, I want to do, you know, I wish I had the time to do a daily show, but I don't. I'm hoping to be able to get a system where I have everything set up and I can kind of like write some shit during the day and then maybe come home and just film. And the kind of content that I'm going to make with like news and shit, it's going to not take a ton of editing. So I think I can get some out. You know.
Thanks for having me on. Fucking, I appreciate it.
Oh, always, Cactus. Always.
I hope your channel starts to grow from here on.
I think it will, man. I think I make pretty quality ass content.
And, you know, kick my ass out, fucking.
Alright, Cactus. We'll talk to you later.
Take.
Alright, T, you still there?
I'm still here.
I think I'm going to wrap this shit up unless you got something else you want to say.
No, I'm all good to go here. I'm just enjoying the show myself as much as I'm being part of it. Wow, did I just sound like Hubbard there?
It's okay. I'll forgive you. All right. But we're gonna go on shutdown today. We've been live for like almost 2 hours. If you guys like to stream, you know, we'll definitely have some more. I think that T and I might be back this weekend for a live show.
I'm up for it if we can work everything out.
Yeah, I got a lot going on too, but you know, if we don't get a live show, I'll get something out this weekend. And with that being said, and without further ado, we'll close the stream off now. T, say your goodbyes and let's get the fuck out of here.
Okay, talk to all you guys later. And starting next month, I will be able to do live streaming on my channel. I'm looking to be doing a Sunday show, just so you guys know.
Right on. Yeah, we can get all this scheduled where, you know, we'll keep content coming to everybody and, you know, keep everybody happy and entertained. So, T, I will talk to you later, my brother.
Talk to you later, man.
I'm about to close this shit out. Alright, guys, it's just us. Let's throw on some tunes here. We'll have time with Tindiil, and then we'll get the fuck out. Thanks for joining us, guys. We really appreciate it. The return of Tindiil Media is here. And appreciate those of you who hang around for time with Tindiil. So probably live stream this weekend, and I'm gonna get a video out, and we will be back on 3 Sheets Live. Back on the Hagrant channel next Friday, and expect a lot more content here on Tindiil Media. And with that being said, and without further ado, we'll let the song play out for a minute. If you have any last minute questions, drop them in the chat with your time with Tindiil. I'll answer them, and we'll get the fuck out of here. And once again, guys, I just really want to thank you all for joining us here back on the return of Tindiil Media. I hope you all enjoyed, and we will be back again, probably this weekend, live at some point. Myself and T, the Channel 1. Maybe we can even get Green Dream's ass in here. We'll see what's up. But anyway, I'm your host, Tindiil, Tindiil. Make sure to make that like button humble. Subscribe, share, all that jazz, and we'll catch you very, very soon. And I love all of you guys to fucking death. Even my haters. What's up to my haters? Peace, guys. I'm Tindiil. Love y'all. Bye.